serious-minded about success. Welcome to my channel. Today, we explore why you need multiple streams of income, but you have to start with one, a solid one. Multiple income streams. Why one source of money is a trap. There is a saying that many of us heard growing up. Get a good job, and your life will be fine. In Nigeria, they said it. In Ghana, they said it. In Sierra Leone, in Cameroon, in Senegal, across the whole of West Africa, this was the gospel that was preached at kitchen tables and school assemblies and church services and graduation ceremonies. Get the certificate, find the job, hold it tight, and your life will be fine. And so, we believed it. An entire generation of brilliant, hungry, capable young people built their dreams around a single idea. That somewhere out there was a job that would save them. That if they just studied hard enough, scored high enough, dressed well enough for the interview, somebody would hand them a salary and their problems would be over. And many of them got the job. Many of them got the salary. And they are still waiting for their problems to be over. This is not a story about laziness. This is not a story about people who did not try. This is a story about a lie that was told with the best of intentions, and the quiet, slow, suffocating damage it has done to millions of lives across this continent. Because here is what nobody told you. A job is not a financial plan. A salary is not security. And depending on a single source of income in this economy, in this era, is not responsibility. It is a risk. One of the biggest risks a person can take with their life. And today, I want to break that down for you in a way that is honest, that is practical, and that you can actually do something with. Let us start with the reality on the ground, because abstract talk about wealth is useless if it does not connect to what people are actually living. If you are a young person in West Africa today, whether you are in Lagos or Kumasi or Abidjan or Dakar, you are navigating an economy that was not built to protect you. You are dealing with inflation that erodes your purchasing power month after month. You are dealing with exchange rates that punish you every time they move. You are dealing with a job market where demand for positions far outstrips supply, where hundreds of people apply for one role, where connection and who you know often matters more than what you can do. And you are doing all of this while the cost of everything, food, rent, transport, data, school fees, keeps climbing. In that environment, one stream of income is not just insufficient, it is dangerous. Because the moment that one stream is threatened, and it will be threatened, whether by a recession, a company restructuring, a difficult boss, an illness, a family emergency, you have nothing to fall back on. Nothing. And in West Africa, when you fall, you do not just fall alone. Your parents fall. Your siblings fall. The cousin you have been helping with school fees falls. Your entire network of dependents feels the impact, because that is how our families work. That is the African reality. The weight of your financial failure is rarely carried by you alone. This is why this conversation is not just personal, it is communal. Building multiple income streams is not a selfish pursuit. In the African context, it is an act of responsibility to every person who depends on you. Now I want to tell you something about the wealthy people in your city, not the politicians who stole money. Not the contractors who fed off government contracts. I am talking about the ordinary men and women in your community who built real, lasting wealth from scratch. The trader who started with a table by the roadside and now owns 3 properties. The woman who sold fabric from her home and now runs a distribution network. The young man who learned how to fix computers in his uncle's shop and now has a tech business with staff. If you look at the lives of people like this carefully, you will notice something they all have in common. At some point, they stopped depending on one thing. They stopped having one answer to the question of where their money comes from. And every time one stream became stable enough to run without their constant attention, they started building another one. This is not a secret. It is a pattern. And it is available to anyone willing to study it and apply it. Let me now walk you through what building multiple income streams actually looks like, practically, honestly, and with full understanding of the constraints that real people in this part of the world are working with. The first stream is your active income. This is your foundation, your job, your freelance skill, your trade, the work you exchange your time and energy for in return for money. This stream is non-negotiable. You need it, especially at the start. But you need to understand what it is and what it is not. It is the engine that funds everything else. It is not the destination. Too many people treat their salary as the ceiling of their ambition, and that is where they get stuck. Your active income should be constantly growing through skill development, through negotiation, through taking on more value-adding work, because the stronger this first stream, the faster you can build what comes next. The second stream is your digital income. And I want to spend some time here because this is where the biggest opportunity exists for young Africans right now, and most people are sleeping on it. We are living through a moment in history that has never existed before. A young person in Enugu or Tamale or Conakry can sit down with a laptop or even a smartphone, create something valuable, and sell it to somebody in London or New York or Dubai, without a visa, without a shop, without a middleman. The internet has collapsed geography. It has removed the distribution barriers that used to keep African talent locked out of global markets. What can you create? You can write an ebook based on something you know deeply, how to navigate a government process, how to pass a professional exam, how to start a particular type of business, how to migrate to a particular country. You can offer a skill as a service on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, writing, graphic design, video editing, transcription, data entry, social media management. You can start a YouTube channel or a podcast and build an audience around a topic you understand. You can create an online course. You can become a virtual assistant to businesses in Europe or America who are willing to pay in dollars or pounds for good work done remotely. None of these things require a large amount of startup capital. What they require is time, consistency, and the willingness to be a beginner for long enough that you become good. That willingness is rarer than you think. Most people try something digital for 3 months, see no results, and conclude it does not work. What they actually proved is that they were not patient enough. The people who build real digital income streams are the ones who kept going past the point where others stopped. The third stream is your investment stream. And I know what some of you are thinking. I barely have enough to survive. What am I investing? I hear you. But I want you to shift the way you think about investment. Because investment is not only for people with surplus money. Investment is a habit. It is the discipline of putting aside a portion of whatever you earn, even if it is small, into something that will grow over time without requiring your daily labor. In practical terms, this could mean putting a fixed amount into a money market fund or treasury bills every month. It could mean joining a cooperative society where your contributions accumulate and earn returns. It could mean buying a small plot of land on the outskirts of a growing city, because land in Africa has historically appreciated in ways that few other assets can match. It could mean buying shares in a company you understand and believe in. The amount matters less than the habit. The person who invests the equivalent of 5,000 naira every month for 10 years will be in a dramatically different position than the person who spent those 10 years waiting until they had more before they started. The fourth stream is your business stream. This is different from freelancing or selling a skill. A business is something that generates income beyond your personal output, something that involves a product, a system, other people's effort, or a combination of all three. In the West African context, business is in our blood. Our mothers ran businesses. Our grandmothers ran businesses. The oja, the market, the roadside stall. These were the original engines of African entrepreneurship. What has changed is the scale of what is possible. A young person today can build a business that reaches customers across the continent and beyond, without the overhead that once made business feel impossible for ordinary people. Starting a business does not have to mean quitting your job. Many of the most successful small businesses in West Africa were built in the evenings and on weekends by people who kept their day jobs until the business was strong enough to stand on its own. That is the smart approach. You use the security of your active income to fund the risk of your business stream, and you grow it gradually until the roles reverse. The fifth stream is what I call the legacy stream. This is the long game, the stream that eventually pays you while you sleep. Rental income from a property, royalties from a book or a piece of content. A business you have systematized so well that it runs without you being physically present. A franchise, a stake in someone else's growing company. The legacy stream is not where you start. It is where you arrive after years of building the streams that came before it. But you will never arrive if you never start. And the earlier you begin planting, the sooner the harvest comes. Now I want to address something that I know is sitting in the minds of some of you right now. You are thinking about the people around you, the friends who will call you a show-off for trying to better yourself, the family members who will ask why you are always on your phone or your laptop instead of relaxing, the community that will raise an eyebrow the moment they see you doing something they do not understand. This is the West African reality too, and it would be dishonest of me to pretend it doesn't exist. In our culture, ambition that rises above the crowd is sometimes treated with suspicion. There is a version of the crab in the barrel dynamic that plays out not just with open envy, but with quiet discouragement. People who love you will tell you to be realistic. People who mean well will warn you not to chase shadows. And sometimes, the hardest income stream to build is not the financial one. It is the internal stream of belief that keeps flowing even when nobody around you sees what you see. I am not telling you to disrespect your community or your family. I am telling you to protect your vision long enough for it to produce results. Because results are the only language that silences doubt. When the streams start flowing, when you can provide in ways that the single salary never allowed, when your dependents are comfortable and your options are open, that is when the same people who questioned you will be asking you how you did it. This is your time. Not because the conditions are perfect, they never will be. Not because the economy is generous, it is not. But because the tools that your parents' generation did not have are sitting in your hands right now. The phone you are using to watch this video is the same device that, with the right intention and the right effort, can become the starting point of your second income stream, your third, your fourth. The wealthy do not have more hours in a day than you do. What they have is a different relationship with money, one where money is always working, always moving, always being directed toward the next thing. You can build that relationship. It starts with one decision, made today, that you will no longer treat a single source of income as good enough, that you will no longer bet your entire financial life on one outcome, that you will begin, however small, however slowly, to build something beyond the paycheck. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Build the first stream stronger. Plant the seed of the second. Learn what you need to learn for the third. Have the patience to let the fourth and fifth develop over time. And through all of it, remember that you are not just building income. You are building options. You are building resilience. You are building the kind of freedom that nobody in West Africa ever handed to anyone. The kind that has to be constructed, brick by brick, stream by stream, by people who decided that the life they were given was not the only life available to them. That person can be you. It will be you, if you start. If you love this video, please don't forget to like, share,